Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome back. If you're returning, it's Fiery Moon and I'm here to do the general collective weekly reading. This is not for any specific zodiac sign, so as always, take what resonates and leave the rest. Know that time as well as the energy is fluid and the energy can be vice versa or interchangeable. Normally I record the weekly readings, or at least I try to record them on Sunday, but I was actually guided to go ahead and record this weekly reading today. I don't know why, but it just feels right. And I do have, outside of that, I have a, pretty busy week ahead of me, so but I always do readings as I'm guided to do them. So this is just a little bit early, but not by much, because normally I do them on Sunday mornings and it's Saturday evening. So more importantly, they're saying don't get caught up in the gender, like I always say. We all have masculine and feminine energy within us. So yeah, we're gonna just jump right on in. We have Sun in Pisces, Moon in Cancer right now. We have the Moon conjunct in Mars. We still have that Pisces stellium with the Sun, Mercury, Saturn, Neptune, as well as the North Node. So let's just see. I'm just getting this energy out for the week. What messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, understanding, as well as protection do we need as it pertains to the collective and the energies surrounding this week? I'm starting out with the Black Moon Astrology Oracle deck. I'm going to get a few more shuffles on it and then we'll jump right on in. I also will be using the Morgan Greer Tarot as well. And get one more. So let's see what's going on. Alright, so bottom of the deck we have the Sun, which is spirit. So this is Leo energy, 5th house energy. And, the Sun represents, expression. It represents illumination. It is, considered, a lot of people, I don't know if a lot of people don't know. Well, I guess so. So, but a lot of people don't, realize that our sun sign is just, our personality. We have, the other planets, at the time that we were born that, encapsulates different aspects of us, where the moon is our emotions and how we react to things. Mercury is how we think and communicate. Venus, how we love, show love, want to be loved. Mars is, how we take action. And so on and so forth. But I feel like this energy coming out first is it, like what's coming to me more strongly is, the expression, how we express ourselves or how someone is expressing themselves. Up under that, we have Cancer, I feel, which, like I said, ruled by the moon. Cancer is, how it's our emotions, it's how we feel, it's how we react and or respond to the way that we feel, or how others make us feel. Up under that, we have Jupiter return, which says benefits. And what this is making me feel is like, for some of you, you may be going through a Jupiter return. Right now, Jupiter is in Gemini, and it'll be moving into Cancer, I want to say, in Cancer season this year. But if you're having a Jupiter return, it's almost like, for some of you, you would benefit from expressing how you feel. Whether that's just, to yourself, whether it's to another person, or even if this is, someone going through a Jupiter return that's, connected to you energetically, you would or they would benefit from expressing how they feel. Because then up under that, we have the Black Moon Lilith, which is the mystery card. Which is similar to like the moon energy also. But it's the side, Lilith is represented as the side of the moon that we don't see. And I want to say, I know my board right now says that Lilith is in Libra, but I just want to make sure that it's still there. Yes, it is. It's at 27 degrees of Libra right now. But Lilith, it's considered the dark side of the moon, the side of the moon that we don't see. So in regards to like what the moon is, our feelings and emotions, it makes me feel like keeping them hidden. And it's almost like with this Grand Cross, it says provoker energy. It makes me feel like, whether this is you or someone you're energetically connected to, you would benefit from expressing feelings, or feelings that you keep hidden, either from yourself, during this Jupiter return for you, if that is happening for you. If you're not going through a Jupiter return, you don't have to be, but the card is here, and with it being in Gemini right now, it is, expression, communication, with Gemini being, mutable air. It's almost like you're learning. I'm getting with the Grand Cross, because Grand Crosses are normally, they happen between the signs within a modality, where, like, for instance, if you have fixed sign energy, which would be Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio, that would be, square energy. And squares are, 90-degree angles, but, there are opportunities to learn from. Some of you, that is what, you may be learning at this time. That, the benefits of expressing yourself. I feel like for some of you, you may not be so expressive. And because of that, it's almost like with Neptune and sacrifice, and Mars and force, it's almost like you're giving away like your power, for instance, because Mars is that energy of, it's masculine energy. You're sacrificing your masculine energy by withholding, by not expressing. That's what, the sun is masculine energy. That's what masculine energy does. It initiates, it takes action. But then with Pluto transformation, it makes me feel like for some of you that could be, that could be changing. It almost feels like this energy right now, especially with all of this Pisces and Gemini energy with Jupiter, it is squaring the Jupiter energy right now, because Pisces, Virgo, Gemini, and Sagittarius are all mutable signs. So if you're one of those signs, you could even be going through this and learning that, they're saying expression is key right now. But let's see, what's the overall energy for this week? Because it makes me feel like for some of you, you're going to have to start, opening your mouth. You're going to have to, say something. Or start saying something. Or, like I said, this could be someone in regards to you. But, like I'm hearing what they used to say back in the day. And they still say it now, but it says, a closed mouth doesn't get fed. So we have Uranus Genius coming out, which is Aquarian energy, which, we are in the age of Aquarius right now. Because it makes me want to say, especially with the 4th house, Cancer energy at the bottom, it's not that you don't know how you feel. It's just, sometimes you may have a hard time putting it into words. And I'm someone that, can attest to the difficulty in that. I was grateful enough, as a child to, be in an environment where I could express myself. And I had to learn how to, put what I was feeling into words if I wanted, people to understand me. But, that was something that, like I said, I had to learn. Because I didn't like the way it felt. It's not that I would suppress. I just didn't like the way certain things felt. And even still, right now as an adult, if something doesn't feel right to me, I'm going to say it. I don't believe in, and I was just talking to one of my friends about this the other day. I was like, I don't understand where the concept of, oh, your silence is power and being quiet and not saying nothing, who does that benefit? I don't think it doesn't benefit anybody, and keeping your mouth closed. I'd rather, I'm not saying that I'm right or wrong, but I just feel like I'm going to say something. I'm going to express myself. Regardless if I say too much, I'd rather say too much than not enough. At least you know how I feel. Now, whether you don't like the way I feel, that's not my problem. But I'm going to express myself in all places, in all spaces. I used to get in trouble a lot as when I used to be in school. It wasn't that, I was disruptive or, I was a bad kid or I just, just was talking to talk. But it was almost like what I said to my teachers, they almost how can I say? Because you would think I would get the talks too much in class or something like that, but I never got that. It was more so what I said made them think. It kind of challenged, or they felt challenged. I can't say I was even challenging them. They felt challenged by the things that I was saying. And you the teacher, I don't know what to tell you, but I'm not going to sit here and just listen to you because you're the teacher and you feel that because I'm the student, I shouldn't have anything to say or anything like that. But yeah, but I was, like I said, fortunate enough to have, parents that allowed me to express myself, and communication was very open in my house. So yeah, can I get another one for the overall energy? Too many. Can I have another one, please, Spirit? For the collective and the energy pertaining to this week. Oh, way too many. But we got one. Yep. So you know how you feel. So with the Sun card here, it's like, express it, say it. Excuse me. Yeah. Bottom of the deck is Pisces, I believe. What's up under that? Yeah. Yep. And Jupiter benefits again. So yeah, and this is, again, Pisces, I believe, is making me feel like, for some of you, this could be in regards to, your belief system, or a belief system, how you, expressing how you feel about it. Because again, like I said, with Uranus being here, which rules Aquarius, you already know. So say it. Like, that's what it makes me want to say. Like, can I get one more, please? And then we have Taurus, I have, with Mercury, which is the mind. And this could be because, Taurus, I have, that's fixed earth. That's, an energy of the things that you value. So you see, it's I have, the things, the people, the places, whatever that may be for you, whatever values you hold. And especially coupled with Mercury, I almost feel like saying, like, have your own mind, and be like, it's almost like, be okay with that. Like, and some of you, like, the reason why you're not expressing yourself is because, like, it's almost giving me an energy of, like, not wanting to feel different. But we're all different. No one is the same. So it almost makes me feel like there's a fear of expressing yourself because, people, you could even feel that, it's different than, people that you're surrounded by, or, it could even be in a place of work. It could be in regards to your own beliefs. So it's almost like, again, like, I feel like you're stifling yourself. And the cards are saying, like, yo, speak your mind. You have your own mind for a reason. We all have our own minds for a reason. Could you imagine being in a world where everybody thought the same thing? That would be tragic. Like, what? Yeah. We got bottom of the deck, 6th house, which is routine. It's Virgo energy. And they're showing me the Magician card. Like, you are the magician. You are the creator of your own being, is what I want to say. But you have the power and the tools to create the reality that it is that you want. And, I'm a firm believer in that, because that is like the slogan for my channel. Is right when you click on my channel, it says, create your reality. You have the power to create your reality. You don't have to stay in, the structures or the routines of society or family or like whatever. Mm-mm. And then we have Gemini, I think. I love this. Thank you, Spirit. With Jupiter, abundance. And where is Jupiter right now in Gemini? And right now, like again, for some of you that could be changing, or you could be learning because Jupiter, it rules, our expansion. It deals with, because it's ruled by Sagittarius and Pisces, or it rules Sagittarius and Pisces, our spirituality, our faith, our beliefs. So even if this is not you, there could be someone around you that is, going through this. And, they're learning, like, you know what? Hey, I don't have to think like everybody else. I can think and, how I want to think. And it's almost like they're sitting with that, with the water element, sensing and feeling like, it actually is a good feeling. And then we have the 11th house, friends. So, and then we have the 7th house, partners. Like, this makes me feel like, within all relationships, whether people are your friends, your coworkers, your lovers, like, either you can think different from them and that be okay. Because it almost feels like right now for some of you, you could be in a situation, or like I said, someone else could be in a situation where they're not vibing with whoever their social circle is, and or whoever they are in, or, working in partnership with, whether that be romance, family ships, whatever the case may be. There feels like there's a disconnect where they've been trying to almost like fit themselves within this box, like maintain the status quo. And Jupiter is like, nope, we're breaking out of that box. I like this. I like it a lot. And it could even be family. We got 11th, 7th, and 4th house. Yeah, like, there is nothing wrong with it. Nothing at all. Because it's like, it almost makes me feel like, somebody is doing what they've been taught. And if you only do what you're taught, then what do you really know? You don't know until you start going out and like almost teaching yourself, learning from experience. And it's okay to be like, I don't vibe with that. Nah, I don't think like that. Even if it's, no more. I don't do that no more. I don't think like that no more. I don't have that view anymore. Whatever the case may be. Like, because it makes me want to say, like, it's okay to change your mind. Like, someone feels like it's almost like they're struggling to change their mind about something or a situation or a circumstance. And it's like, no, you're allowed. Feelings change every day. So if feelings do change every day, so can your thoughts. So can what you, like, and I'm not saying, like, they should, but you're entitled to it. It all, what really matters is what it is that you value at your core. As long as you are walking in your truth, walking in your beliefs, walking in your own mind, utilizing your own mind, your own spirit and energy and all of that, there's nothing, like, no one can tell you that it's wrong. Normally the people that tell you that it's wrong are people that don't want to see you get further than them, or people that are benefiting from you staying and thinking and being and doing things the way that you used to. And those type of people, like, I don't want them around me. I don't, like, you shouldn't have anybody around you that wants you to stay the same, no matter who they are. That doesn't want you to grow or expand or, no, what? Nah. Can I get one more? So bottom of the deck we have, oh, there he is, the Magician. I know, I felt it. Virgo energy. Yeah, and you have everything you need. Like, what? Come on now. Up under that we have a Queen of Cups, which is feminine water energy. Then we have the World. And the Queen of Swords with the Nine of Wands. And this is making me feel like because I'm hearing off of this Queen of Cups, like, I've been waiting. So for some of you, if you're masculine energy, because the Magician is looked at as divine feminine masculine, I can't even say it, divine masculine energy. I said divine feminine masculine. Divine masculine energy. Some of you could have a feminine energy that has been waiting for you to, like I said earlier in the reading, take your power back. Like, to utilize the tools that you have at your disposal. You already have them as the Magician. He has everything that he needs to basically create what it is that he wants to create. And this could even be like I said, they just told me in the beginning of the reading, like, don't get caught up in the gender. This could be a man, this could be a woman, this could be two men, two women, however it goes for you. Whoever is in the feminine energy as this Queen of Cups, it almost feels like because, like I said, I've been waiting. They've been waiting for you to, like, step into yourself as this Magician. To be who it is that you technically, like, it almost makes me want to say, like, who you've been all along. Because with the World here, that represents, cycles. It's fixed energy as well. Some of you have been, like they're saying, fixed in the ways of the world, where, that cycle is done. And it's like, I'm almost feeling like this Queen of Swords is this masculine's energy Like their feminine energy knows, but their masculine energy is struggling. We have the Nine of Wands here. Struggling in how to express it, struggling in how to put it out there. And the struggle is also here as well, between the 9 and the 4, which is the 5. So it's creating like conflict within this masculine on how to get grounded, because it's almost like there's a like almost with the Queen of Wands too, it's almost like this masculine can suffer from like vanity or worried about how they're going to be seen. Yeah, that's what I feel with that. And for some of you, this feminine energy is all one energy where, you know, it's almost like if that's the case for you, like this feminine energy could have, you know, even like said this to you, because they can see it. They can see it, they can feel it. But it's almost like, I almost feel like with this Knight of Wands, like 9 of Wands, like as the masculine, you feel like, did she really just say that to me? Or, you know, did they really just say that to me? But this could also be the first person to ever, you know, be real and be truthful with you as well. Because the Queen of Swords is going to call it how she sees it. You may, like I said, for some of you, you may not like it. It may make you feel some type of way. But you're in the 9 of Wands. It's because of the things that you're, like the things that you've been through. And if that's the case as well, with the 4 of Wands and the Queen of Wands, this is still that 5 of Wands. You could be like struggling, like wanting to make peace with this person or get to a more, you know, the 4 of Wands is, you know, grounded. You know, it's also a very festive energy with this feminine. But I'm still getting that energy, because even with the Knight of Wands, it's almost like for some of you, you feel like that's how this person sees you. As a Knight of Wands, as just someone who is like all over the place. Yeah. You know, in and out, flighty, non-committal, like just fly by night, all of that stuff. So, whoa. So can I get one for Uranus, Genius? Yeah, we have the 6 of Cups. For some of you, this could be, you know, going on between you and the soulmate. And if that's the case, like, you know how you feel about this person. For some of you, you're afraid of how you feel about this person. With the 8 of Swords at the bottom. Can I get one for Sun, Spirit? But some of you are like almost trapped in the past, like thinking of what may have happened in the past when you know, maybe express yourself to someone and it wasn't received well. We have the Wheel of Fortune, which is Jupiter. That expanding, like I said, some of you would benefit from, and you would actually grow from expressing yourself. But look, the 9 of Swords, it stresses you out, like, but it's almost like you're overthinking it. You're overthinking it. The 9 of Swords is fear as well, like fear of what? though. Like, you can't be afraid to grow. It's not comfortable. Can I get one for Taurus? I have. Growth is never comfortable. Because for some of you, you value, we have the Lovers here. You value, if this is a connection with another person, you value this connection. It's a very spiritual, deep, sensual, it's all of that. And for some of you, you had it, but it almost makes you feel uncomfortable due to like the vulnerability of like someone seeing you underneath it all. So it's like you try to cover up. You hold back. And like I said, that feminine energy, she would definitely be an empress. If that's the case for you. And you desire this person, you want this person. With the Ace of Wands here. And for some of you with the Lovers, it's, it could also just be a decision. It's Gemini energy, so, sometimes it could be looked at as like, being in two minds. But you have the power to make your own decisions. Can I get one for Mercury? Mind. Yeah, we have the Five of Cups. Which could be a card of, regret, sadness. They're saying guilt. And for some of you, it's almost like, especially with the Fool at the bottom, like, yeah, like, some of you feel bad because you like, or you're at least like you're feeling foolish because it's like you were trying to play a role or appease other people, places, situations that weren't, true to you. Some of you regret not listening to your intuition when it came to expressing yourself. And with that Fool and High Priestess here. But it's almost like with the Death card, that's changing for some of you. You have to release it. You can't like keep going like this. The Ten of Wands. So this Death card and the Ten of Wands is that release. And it's almost like, with the Page of Swords, how like sometimes you can have a headache, and when you start, like, this is how they're giving it to me, y'all, so just pardon me, bear with me. Like, how like sometimes you can have a headache and you just want that pressure to go away, but it's like you poked a pinhole in the balloon, so it takes a long time for it to deflate. That's like almost what I'm feeling like is happening with this person. Like the air is slowly like coming out of a balloon. So like the pressure is being alleviated, but very slowly for this person. Because it almost feels like they're in like this woe is me energy, but you made that, decision to do that instead of, it's like the herd mentality. That don't help. Can I get one for the Six of Cups? Yeah, we have the Three of Swords. It fell on the floor, so I'm gonna put it back. Can I get one for the Six of Cups? If it was meant to come out, it'll come back out. That's also, they're saying that's confirmation for some of you, like you're holding on still to hurt from the past. And that would be because like you expressed yourself and maybe, it wasn't, fully received, reciprocated, whatever the case may be. Yeah, we have a King of Pentacles. So it is masculine energy, masculine earth energy. So it's almost like you've learned how to like put a guard up. And then we have the Devil at the bottom. For some of you, you learn how to put a guard up by being in the King of Pentacles energy. But for some of you, it almost feels like, how can I say, if that was the past for you, it's almost like now you're ready to confront this devil. So that you can actually heal from it with the Star. And be able to, openly express yourself with others or another with this Ten of Cups and share those emotions with them, with someone or something. Can I get one for the Wheel of Fortune? Yep. Because it's like now you see clearly as the King of Swords, like you see how, it would be beneficial for you to do this. You're understanding it now. You're understanding, for some of you, why you put up this shield, this guard, this, they're saying, image. And for some of you, it was just to protect your inner, your inner child. Protect yourself emotionally. And there's nothing wrong with that. But now you're ready to work with the Eight of Pentacles on healing. Again. Can I get one for the Lovers? We have the Four of Wands and the Nine of Swords. And as I was shuffling the cards, I heard, you're learning how to value what you have, whether that's a connection, whether that's just, your own mind and thoughts while you have it. Because with the Four of Wands, again, that's an energy of, stability, is having a stable foundation. For some of you, if you had a connection like this, you could be, feeling like you could have lost it, And then with the Nine of Swords, it's just like, you lost your, I forgot what reading it was, but it was almost like for some of you, you lost like a grounding energy, that anchor energy that was in your life. But now, what's at the bottom of the deck? We have the Chariot. You're going to overcome this. You're overcoming it because it's almost like you value it. For some of you, if you're like the other part of a connection with someone, they could be, deciding to come forward with the Chariot. Yep. and express with the sun, because it's been on their mind and now they're ready to take action. I love this, to become this magician. I fucking love this. Whoever this is, like, I be like, I don't, these are all just, tarot is not certain, but the energy is here for you to take advantage of it. And if you decide to take advantage of it, oh my God, like, just, oh my God. And even if this has nothing to do with another person, it's almost like you're freeing your mind to get to a more stable place by knowing that you have your own mind, you make your own decisions. And that's a very freeing feeling. Because it's almost like, not for nothing, it's almost having to be in the energy of like not giving a fuck what other people think, what other people have to say, how other people are going to look at you, all of that. Like, y'all don't understand like how freeing that is. And like, a lot of people, and I know y'all can see it in my videos, like I always get, my nails done. And I get them done how I want to get them done. But I've had people ask me like, why you don't be getting all those designs and stuff? And I was like, because first of all, I've been there, done that. But like, I like what I like. Like, I want solid colors. Yeah, I'll throw something in to offset it, or I'll offset certain fingers because that's what I want. That's what I like. I'm not asking for anyone's opinion, because this is what I like. But I say, you'd be surprised at how much more compliments I get by having my nails done like this than having all that extra shit on there. Like, some stuff is just too much for me. But that's, just like an example. Like, you don't know how many times I'll be like, how'd you, like, sometimes I'll be in stores or I'll be, going places and people like, oh my God. And I'll be like, what? And they'd be like, your nails. And I'll be like, they're like, that's cute. And I was like, oh, okay, thank you. Like, but I've never gotten that reaction when I did. Not that I was looking for it, but when I did used to get my nails like with the like super long and all of the different colors and swirls and lines and designs, like, and I was getting it at that time because that's what I wanted. I don't want that anymore. I want something different. Like, but yeah, like, that's just, just an example. And the last time I went, the girl that does my nails, she was like, yo, I love the colors that you come in here and put together. And I was like, thank you. I was like, there just don't be, like, it all depends on how I'm feeling. Like, sometimes I'll pick the colors before I go. Sometimes I don't know what I'm feeling until I get there and I'll look at all the colors and I'll be like, maybe this and this or this and this and that. Like, but it like, I'm just a person that, moves off of feelings. But that's also in how I express them as well. Like, sometimes, a lot of expression doesn't have to be words. I will say that you can express yourself in all different kind of ways. Like, I just went and got my toes done today and I got green on my toes, like, because that's what I wanted. I don't have to, everything don't have to go together or be a certain way for, I want what I want for me. I got bright green toes right now. Like, hey. And I noticed, like, people was looking, like, they were looking at my nails as I'm sitting in the pedicure chair. They're looking at my nails, and then they're looking at the color that I picked for my feet, and they're just like, they're not saying anything though, but whether they were judging me or not, I didn't care. But they were just like, looking kind of like, this girl, yes, this is me. This is how I express myself. It'll be the color on my nails, on my toes, or I'll change the color of my hair. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. And can I get one for the 5 of Cups? The 5 of Cups. Yes. Yes. I love it. The High Priestess. And like I said, this is just confirmation. Like someone, let what they thought or what they think override what they know. But with the Death card at the bottom, it's all changing. And I love it. I love it. I love it. Because it's almost like it's almost like someone rejected their individuality with this Four of Cups to fit in. But to still be like discontent and unsatisfied. But with the World here, like again, I said the World and Death, that's just double confirmation that this cycle is changing. You're coming out of the ways of the world. And Spirit is like, yes, let's go. Let's get this in balance for you. I love it. Can I get one for the King of Pentacles? Let's go. Let's go. We have the Emperor coming out. Yeah. So in making this change and making this transition, it's almost like this masculine energy is being upgraded. They're taking action to like almost dismantle this shield, this wall, this block that they put up in front of them. And then look what's on the other side. The Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Ten of Cups. Oh my God, I love this. The Ace of Wands. Oh. And the Empress. Look. And this is all just like, it's coming together for, like I said, for some of you within your own masculine and feminine energy. But normally when that happens, it also plays out physically. And it's for some of you, it's someone that you want. Someone that, lights your fire. Someone that, shares the same emotions that you share. There's 9 cups here. This is like 2 people that are individually happy with themselves at the 9 of Cups each. And then that Ace of Cups is the 10th cup. Because it's pure. It's genuine. It's the Page of Cups. It's innocent. It's, my heart, y'all. My heart. I do want to get one for this High Priestess. Can I get one for the High Priestess? One for the High Priestess. I love it. And I'm just laughing because I don't know, I always say to myself, like, if your guides and spirit or your spirit team that you tap into, if they don't make you laugh, you may not be connected to the right team. Because it's almost like I said, or it is like I said, someone decided to let their mind override their intuition, but their intuition was telling them what it was, the truth. Intuition made it clearer than what your mind made it, in a sense. And for some of you, this High Priestess is like a feminine energy that you feel that you lost, but now it's almost like you're understanding how this feminine energy works, how they operate. And confirmation of that is the 3 of Pentacles, which speaks to teamwork and collaboration. And for some of you, it's like you're seeing that you either need to work with this person, we already know that you want to work or collaborate with this person, but you're gonna have to put in the time, the energy, the effort. And for some of you, it was just like you were afraid. Because again, here's the 5 of Swords. You just had like, for some of you, it's just like, You didn't want to lose. And it wasn't like you were going to lose yourself. Like, because that's what I'm almost feeling like. Like for someone, they felt like they were going to lose themselves within another person. But that should never happen when you're aligned with someone who is a match for you. You will never lose yourself within another person. Because maybe that happened before. But there's forward movement here with the Eight of Wands. You're moving out of this Nine of Wands energy. Like, it's almost like someone was almost letting their past dictate their future. And it's like, no, you would really be a fool to do that. So let's grab the guidance and advice. Can I have the guidance and advice? And then that will be the reading. What's the guidance and advice? Oh, too many. Can I get one for the guidance and advice? And fair warning, I am going to read whatever card comes out. And the descriptions are long, but we're going to read it. So... And there's almost like what I'm feeling off of this Three of Pentacles, like it's almost like now there's almost like an eagerness to start working with your intuition more. Like I'm feeling that. Like I almost feel like someone is excited to like have, be able, because a lot of people can't feel or don't feel their own intuition. But this person feels it. And it's almost like there's almost like a giddiness, like, oh, what you trying to tell me now? Or what you, like, that's what I feel like. Can I get one for the guidance and advice there, please? Oh, all right. We have 11th house, the Friends card. And then we have at the bottom again the 6th house and routine. Yeah. And some of you, this is going to be aligning you with like you're gonna start. It almost makes me feel like with the 11th house friends, it doesn't have to be friends, but it's almost like you're gonna start associating yourself with other like-minded individuals, other people that do like work like this as well. And however that turns out, it could be friends, it could be, a romantic connection that you have with someone where like it almost makes me feel like you could have been friends first, or this is someone that you see as like they're saying homie, lover, friend. But yeah, like it's on all levels, like, so it really doesn't matter. Give me 1 second. Because it almost feels like the Three of Cups, which is, a gathering of, like-minded people that feel the same. It's also a card of associations. It's a card of celebrating. So it says, oh, I love this quote. These all starts with quotes. And it says, don't walk behind me. I may not lead. Don't walk in front of me. I may not follow. Just walk beside me and be my friend. Anonymous. I love this. I don't think I've ever had this card come out, nor have I think I've ever read it. Wow. So it says, the the three graces of hope, faith, and charity, the bonds of friendship. Rely upon support from friends and other associations. Don't attempt to go it alone. You will need help. The 11th house is all about associations and how we connect to others. It is the house of group alliances, ideals, and our aspirations in a public or social arena. This 11th house is commonly referred to as the house of friends, but it is so much more than that. It has everything to do with the collective that comes from groups, people who identify and align with each other to make social change. By combining our energies with others, we can make our world, but more importantly, the domain of others, a better place. The 11th house has much to do with our destiny, what we decide to give before we leave this earth, our soul's purpose. The 11th house deals with the greater good and living up to an ideal. The 11th house card says that we are not in this world alone and that it is time to aim higher and go among the broader society, to work with others or share energies, as it's not a good time to work on your own. The support of allies and other groups are necessary. The 11th house points out how we are distinct. It's a reminder that we are unique among friends and groups, or groups and friends. When this card turns up in a reading, the focus is on friends, what groups you belong to, and who you associate with. To achieve your objectives, pooling your resources with those of others may be necessary. There will be changes in your friendships and associations, or possibly you may be able to achieve an important goal or desire based upon who you know. It represents a collective creativity. A friend may have the very information you need to further advance your cause and goal, or it could be through the friendship of lovers or spouses that will allow you to attain your dream. This means you are to hook up with the right people at the correct time. Now, it is all about the people you know and what organizations you associate with. Even though it's a fortuitous time to join a class, a club, a society, or a group, it is also important you be a standout. Others will support your individuality. Sometimes this card indicates the hidden appearance or disappearance of an old friend. The 11th house is also the house of stepchildren or children who belong to your lover. Issues involving such children may arise. Look to surrounding cards for the meaning of the issue. The appearance of the 11th house card means the collective, those who support you as friends, but can sometimes indicate open enemies and rivals. It could just be a spirited competition between you and another, bringing out the best in both of you. But in the end, what works out is what works out best for all. So it is not a good time to serve your needs only. It is time to be a comrade and give consideration to friends. It says the corresponding tarot card. What did I say? The Three of Cups. I love it, y'all. I love it. I'm gonna put one on here, and then that'll be the reading. Can I get one for this 11th house, friends? It's changing. For some of you with the death card here, it's definitely changing, because for some of you, the people, places, friends, co-workers, lovers, whoever you're associating with right now, there's like a disconnect. You're discontent with it. It's not bringing you fulfillment. And there's a Two of Cups at play from the 4 to the 6. And there's the Two of Cups behind you. Can I get one more, please? And then we have a Queen of Cups. And some of you could be aligning with a Queen of Cups energy. Because then we have a Seven of Wands. And for some of you, you could also be ending something with a Queen of Cups. Can I get one for the Queen of Cups? Because that's the only feminine energy out here. I feel like that's this other cup, though. The Queen of Cups. And for some of you, it doesn't even have to be another, person. It could just be you changing and aligning with what feels right for you. The Queen of Cups. Can I get one for the Queen of Cups? They're saying because of. So for some of you, this change that you're making could be because of a Queen of Cups. Oh. I can't make this shit up, y'all. I'm gonna get one though, still. Can I get one for the Queen of Cups? Yep. The Eight of Wands. So you could be traveling to this person, reaching out to this person, communicating to this person. How you feel? The Knight of Cups. Wow. I'm leaving it there. I'm not gonna get another card. Because like now it's almost like I'm hearing parts of the conversation where someone is saying, I have something to say, so just listen. I have something to say, so just listen. I don't know. Whoever it is, they're doing it. You know how they say, do what scares you, even if your knees shake while doing it. I feel this person is deathly afraid. Not like that, but there's a lot of fear behind expressing their emotions, but it's almost like they're gonna do it anyway. Yep. The Six of Swords. And the Knight of Pentacles. It's almost like this person could even be planning what they're going to say before they say it. Like, it's almost like rehearsing what they're going to say or how they're going to say it. Wow. I don't even know what to call this, but what a weekly. What a weekly. So I definitely hope, that this resonated for some of you. If not, it just wasn't your story, and that's fine. I definitely hope, everyone enjoys their week. And I will see y'all all on the next reading, which will most likely be the new moon or full moon in Virgo reading. As always, if I didn't say it before, I'll say it now or again. Thank you all for tuning in with me, and I'll see y'all later.